Hello and welcome back to my booktube. So my birthday was 5 days ago, so I am now 21, still looking about 14. So I thought I would do a birthday haul, which a lot of people wanted to know what I got and wanted me to do a video on it, so I thought here I am. This is going to be quite a long one. I'm going to explain everything I got, including things that aren't necessarily book related. So the first thing I got was exactly a week ago. My sister paid for my first tattoo, which is lovely and scabby now, but I don't know if you can see. I designed it about 2 years ago. It's the Deathly Hallows and all the colours of the Hogwarts house. You also notice it's my bookmark design. When I started up my bookmarks a year ago, I wanted a design that was mine to start off with. So here's the very first one I actually did, which is my one, and it's about the same size. I don't know if you can see, it's really awkward, but yeah, so that was my sister's. My boyfriend took me to Les Miserables yesterday. That was absolutely wonderful. It was the second time I saw it, and I still loved it as much as I did when the first time. My parents did get me a present to unwrap on the day, but they're taking me on the Harry Potter tour in London next month, so we're going on the 22nd of July, and I can't wait for that. I haven't been before. I've been trying to get them to take me for years, and finally they broke. So most of this is nerdy. I got a lot of books, as expected, so I'm going to crack on to it because this is going to be a long one. So the first item I've got to show you is very difficult to get out of the box. My best friend messaged me and said, I think you might have the items I bought you, and in which case I was like, I don't mind, I quite like having spares, extras, two of everything, and I didn't actually. So the first one are the 7 Horcruxes of Harry Potter. So you got the Hufflepuff cup, the locket, the water, I can't remember the name, Harry of course, the Tom Riddle's diary, Diamante, and the ring. I am deciding whether to leave them in the box until I want them out, or put one in each of the Harry Potter books that I have on display in my room. Still deciding. The next item is quite heavy, and I'm not sure if it's going to go on my Harry Potter shelf without breaking. But I've got Nagini, magical creatures. And I haven't actually removed it from the box yet, so this is the best shot you're going to get. But I think that's amazing, and now I kind of want to collect them all. So that was from my best friend. The next one was a birthday present to myself, because, well, I kind of at this point needed an excuse to buy more books. So if you follow my blog, or you follow my booktube, you all know Skullduggery Pleasant is my all-time favourite series, up there with Harry Potter. So this book was released on the 1st of June, a day before my birthday, and I came back from work on my birthday and this had arrived in the post, which was absolutely brilliant. So Skullduggery Pleasant Resurrection, it takes part after the original series, but it's got a lot of the same characters. So if you know anything about it, Skullduggery met Valkyrie when she was about 12 years old, after her uncle's death, and they went on loads of adventures in the magical world. He went on to teach her to do sorcery, and they ended up fighting a war together, and there's a lot to explain. It's like 11 books, 9 for the series and 2 side novels, but this is the new series and I can't wait to read it. I have started, but I haven't got very far in. So that was from me. Next, my friend Hannah bought me Playlist of the Dead. This was off of my wish list of my book depository, so as you might have seen on my Tumblr, people were asking for my wish list, so this is one of them that I got off of there. So this is what Sam knows. There was a party, there was a fight. The next morning his best friend Hayden was dead, and all he left Sam was a playlist of songs and a suicide note. As he listens to song after song, Sam tries to face up to what happened the night Hayden killed himself, but only when he takes out his earbuds and opens his eyes to the people around him, including a complicated secret girl, will he be able to piece together Hayden's story and maybe have a chance to change his own. So I just really liked the sound of how it was. I thought it sounded interesting. It could either go really well or really bad, and I really wanted to try it. So that was the first book I got. The next two are probably my favourites because of a reason. So my mum and dad bought me the Slytherin cover, and when I unwrapped it, I was like, oh my god, I got the paperback, because she'd left it on the side and it was only about this thick. And then she said, oh, I knew you'd love it, and she brought out another present, which was the hardback. So these are absolutely beautiful and I love them. I am a very big Harry Potter fan, obviously, and I am very proud to be in Slytherin. As I am wearing today is the Slytherin t-shirt from Cursed Child play in London. So these, sorry, the paperback, the hardback, sorry, it's a little bit easier. I've gone past it. So you got Slytherin an introduction, House Relics, Slytherin Ghosts, and then you got the map. So I absolutely adore them, and I'm going to have to find a room on my Harry Potter shelf. The next was bought by Missy, so Missy's Adventures Through Books, I think is a URL, something like that. I will, obviously, when I share this on my Tumblr, I will link below the blogs of people who bought me things. So we are great friends, we talk every day. I actually met her through Tumblr, and I think it is one of the greatest things I've ever done. So she bought me a signed copy by Patrick Ness. Again, this was on my wish list, and I really am excited to read them. Thing is, now I'm going to have to decide which books to read, so we'll try. The next lot was bought by Hayley, which is Izzy the Heartbreaker, or Izzy Heartbreaker, or something along the lines of that. I can't remember URLs off heart. I got the Crucial Trilogy. I've been meaning to read these for a little while. They have been on my wish list for a while, and I just never got round to buying them. So I am very excited to try these. I've read Six of Crows. I am getting through the other one, which is somewhere. Yeah. Crooked Kingdom is on my currently reading pile. So I have enjoyed them so far, and hopefully they are as good. These are as good as the other ones. Again, Hayley got me More Happy Than Not. I can't wait. This again has been on there for a while. I just realised I haven't been reading the blurbs of the other ones. I'll start doing that now. So 16-year-old Aaron Soto is struggling to find happiness after a family tragedy leaves him reeling. He's slowly remembering what happiness might feel like this summer with the support of his girlfriend Genevieve. But it's his new best friend Thomas who really gets Aaron to open up about his past and confront his future. As Thomas and Aaron get closer, Aaron discovers things about himself that threatens to shatter his newfound contentment. A revolutionary memory-altering procedure, courtesy of the Leto Institute, might be the way to straighten himself out. But what if it means forgetting who he truly is? So, I have read a little bit of this book before. I think I was just checking it out in the library. But I didn't check it out fully, if that makes sense, because I need a new library card. Yeah, I have heard many good things about this, so that is another one I am very excited to read. The next 5, at my workplace, they did the management team, because I work in a bar and we're quite close. It's more, I don't know, it's a very friendly, happy kind of environment, and you're all very close. So the management team got me 2 gift cards for W.H. Smith's, because they was going to get me a Waterstone book card, which is another bookshop that's near us, but they shut my local one. So the only other one is about 40 minutes by bus, and I don't really go up that kind of far often. So they thought W.H. Smith's is easier, as that's only about 10 minutes by bus. So, the first book, All the Light We Cannot See, I have read this. My best friend let me borrow it. I think I have done a review on this, but she let me borrow it. I really, really enjoyed it, and I thought, well, why not? It's going to be a book I will reread and reread over again. So I actually bought myself a copy to add to my own collection. So open your eyes and see what you can with them before they close forever. For Marie Lu, blind since the age of 6, the world is full of mazes. The miniature of a palace neighbourhood made by her father to teach her the way home, the microscopic layers within the invaluable diamond that her father guards in the Museum of Natural History, the walled city by the sea where father and daughter take refuge when the Nazis invade Paris, and a future which draws our eyes even closer to Wiener, a German orphan destined to labour in the mines until a broken radio fills his life with possibilities and brings him to the notice of the Hitler Youth. In this magnificent, deeply moving novel, the stories of Marie Lu and Wiener, I really can't pronounce words today, illuminates the ways against all odds people try to be good to one another. I can't really explain it any better, but if I had picked this book up without my friend actually lending it to me, I don't think I would think it was my kind of thing. But I actually really, really enjoyed this book, obviously, as I have bought my own copy. So, if you might have noticed the buy one get one half price sticker, and because I bought that, I was searching the whole area for a book that I would enjoy, because I might as well get one half price, because I'm that kind of person. So George Orwell, 1984. I haven't actually read this before. I've read Animal Farm and a few other of his books, but never this one, and I'm not sure why. So I am really looking for... I actually quite enjoyed Animal Farm. We read it at school, and a lot of people were like, oh, didn't really enjoy it. But personally, I really did. So I've picked that book up. The next 3 were still in that gift card bit that I've got. I read a book, I think it's by, just checking authors' names, Alex Bell, Frozen Charlotte. So they're in a, not really a group, I think it's kind of publishing area, called Red Eye, and they do like young adult horror, thriller, creepy books, and I spotted 3 in this bookshop, so they were on my wish list anyway. All of these books come off my wish list, so my wish list is now about 2 pages shorter. For So we are the trees, we are the snow, we are the winter, we are the peace, we are the rage. Cut off from citizenship by the harsh winter of northern Sweden, the Strongberg family shelter in their old plantation house. There are figures lurking within the ancient pine forest, and they are closing in. With nothing but 4 walls between the Strombergs and the evil that's outside, they watch and wait for the snow to melt. But when signs appear that an even greater danger is about to strike, it becomes harder and harder to distinguish reality from illusion. All you've got to do is stay sane and survive the winter. So I thought this could be really, really interesting, and I'm just going to move it, you can see it in the camera. Like, really, really interesting, so I've picked that up. I think I'm going to have to start a new stack, otherwise I'm going to be blocking the camera. Haunted. So some curses grow stronger with time. People say that all Cornish inns are haunted, but the Water Witch's history is particularly chilling. Built from the salvaged timber of a cursed ship, the guest house's dark secrets go further back than anyone can remember. Emma is permanently confined to a wheelchair after an accident at the Water Witch, which took place when she was 10. 7 years later, she decided to return to the place where the awful events occurred, but the ancient inn still has its ghosts, and one particular spirit is more vengeful than ever. So this is actually by the author of Frozen Charlotte, so it was Alex Bell. I really enjoy books that are kind of like about the supernatural and that, so they are really up my street. The last book I have is Sleepless. So take 1 pill every 4 hours to study up to 4 times a day. Side effects may vary. Young, rich and good looking, Izzy and her friends lead seamlessly perfect lives, but exams are looming, and at school like Clerkenwell, failure is not an option. Luckily, Tiggs has a solution, small pills that will make revision a breeze and help them get the results they need. Desperate to succeed, their friends begin taking the study drug, but as the side effects take hold, they realise there are things far worse than failing a few exams. To be honest, I can understand why they would do this. Sorry about that, my card camera got full, so I'm using a different one, because I took loads of pictures of my dog. Like loads of pictures of my dog, like a couple of 100 pictures of my dog playing in a paddling pool, because it was really cute. Okay, so you can judge me all you like, but I am now sitting with 300 pictures of my dog on my computer, and I have never been happier. So we were talking about Sleepless and the pills, and talking about the amount of exams I did, and I completely understand taking the pill. If someone had offered me a pill to help me revise, I probably would have taken it. Like, exams are so stressful for people. So I have no idea how long this video is. Just trying to plug in my other card. So I will try to keep it as short as possible, which would be, I will cut it off now. I don't know where my next video will be or what it's about. It might just be me rambling, which I do every other video. So until my next time, I'll see you later.